Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and in today's live stream we're going to be doing some mail opening, some Q&A, some guest announcements, which I'm really excited about, and enjoying a good cup of coffee or tea or whatever you like. Uh, So be sure that whenever you post a question, if you do the @ and then Yvonne Williams, just like how my screen name shows up, it'll highlight it in orange and it makes it a lot easier for Randy and I to keep track of who's asking what. Hey Sabrina, hey Clint, hey Pool Pro. Oh my gosh, it is amazing weather. Which I don't get because it's only like 63 today, but it is like a crisp and warm and nice 63. Like I wish it were 63 because anyways, but yes, beautiful weather, perfect outside. Hey Karen, hey Scarlett, hey Vicky, hey Tracy, hey Lisa, hey Cindy, hey Natalie. Oh, it's so great to see you guys. Hey Abby. Hey Nettie. Am I pronouncing that right? It's the first time catching this live, right on. Hey Lannis. Oh, so I'm trying to make a ring today. Woo! Hey Adrian. Hey Allison, happy April 2nd to you too. But I'm making a ring based off of a cabochon tutorial. It was actually one of my very first tutorials. And this is the ring that I had made like last week, I think. Hey, Stephanie. And so I don't know, I'm kind of messing about with that. Because the goal with rings is, I don't know, I guess to get it to sit on your finger without falling off. Hey, Cherry. Ooh, in St. Louis, Amy, right on. St. Louis is gorgeous. One of my favorite cities, actually. Hey, Christy, we're doing great. Happy belated anniversary. 18 years, right on. It looks like Nightbot's working, honey. But yeah, so this is just a really nice, like, pale robin egg blue turquoise that was sent to me that I'm wrapping. Hey, see? Sorry, I've got allergies, so I'm trying to, like, to not sneeze. Yeah, Cindy, I had taken my dreads out and Randy had missed just like, this is gonna sound so weird, but just like brushing my hair and stuff. So I was like, I'll leave my dreads out for a few days, and we have a batch of henna coming in, and so I'm gonna be redoing a henna dye in my hair. So I figured I'd just take a break from dreads for a minute, see if I prefer, loose hair to dread hair. And so far I'm like, I miss my dreads because I can stick them in Randy's ears when he's tormenting me. So there's that. But and that honestly is my favorite thing about the dread extensions is if I feel like it, I can just take them out. And then when I feel like it, I can just put them back in. It suits my very whimsical, like frivolous nature anyhow. So hey, Christina. Yep, doing a bit of wire wrapping, Goth Girls. Now we are going to start with, first off, Allison, I want to show you what I do with them. Here they are. I've been keeping pretty busy with the Lampwork glass stuff that you sent me, which I am mega duper, super duper excited about. So these are some of the beads that I've been making. I kind of wanted to just, I don't know, I've been in a blue mood. Okay, so I had shown you guys, these were my first 3 beads ever. Like, pretty excited about that. But then I had done another batch of more beads, and I've had probably as many as I've made. I've had this many crack on me during cooling. So not since we set up a little annealing pot with like a crock pot with some perlite in it, just because that's what's in my budget so far. Oh, sorry, not even on screen. But yeah, Randy really likes blues and I really like blues, so we've just been using them. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Misty. Yeah, for sure. Well, it was actually Daniel started the Discord channel for us, and that has just been phenomenal because I can barely even keep up with my own personal messages, so there was no way I was going to be able to keep up with something like that. So I really appreciate them putting that on. I just wanted to experiment with this one with like, I don't know, I pulled the glass off and it was a cool shape, so I just kind of left it. And then these are my very first two mushrooms. Oh, I want to make little glass fairy gardens. Um, Quite possibly, because we went to Hobby Lobby because they're the only place locally for us that carries Lampwork glass stuff. And we got some of the Fireworks brand glass rods because I was having some trouble, and at this point, there's no telling if any of it is just my own inexperience or like what, like I don't know, but I was like some of the rods from Divardi glass, it doesn't matter how slow and careful I go with it, they pop. Like they're very there was a word that another YouTuber used. I've been watching a ton of YouTube Lampwork glass videos. Um, but it's just very like it just breaks. Like it just keeps breaking no matter how slowly I heat it, even heating it up in the crock pot with the perlite. And then but some of the other colors and opacities and stuff don't. So yeah, it's just super brittle. Um but then the stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby is like I haven't broken a single rod. I've been able to just take it straight from the pot and go into heating it on the torch. Sorry, trying to catch up on messages. Woo, Cookie Mama. Right on, Sarah. I love that. Yes, some glass is more prone to shattering than others. Were they opaly in color or pastels? It was like a very pale blue, like opal, not opalescent, but opaque, very opaque blue. That's true as well. So I'm really excited though to be getting into something. It's like falling in love all over again, you guys. It really is. And I'm really excited. I wanted to be able to make a bead for every single Patreon kit, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So we're starting with our $50 folks, and so hopefully some of y'all will be able to get some beads. But Randy was like, no more torching until you get those glasses in because you're gonna fry your eyeballs out of your head. And I was like, that's fair. So oh, Tracy got the stitches out of her foot today. Our surgeon could take them both out. Goodness, Tracy. Hey, Leonardo. Hey, Laura. Oh, right on. Hey, Sean. Oh, it's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. If you had ever made any glass and now you're making dreams, right? Oh my gosh, and just watching some of the different techniques and stuff on YouTube, it's like this is a whole new world that I didn't even know. Like you never know how much you don't know until you start learning, and you're like the tip of the iceberg is not even a joke. There's so much to learn about this. Really, really excited about that. Okay. Hush puppers. Let me get this set up. Oh, wow. Okay. Beep, boop. There we go. Alrighty. Hey, Anita. As Facebook hates people doing business on Facebook Live, I may be moving to YouTube. Right on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really... Different platforms work well for different people. I just don't really get into Facebook too much. I get caught up in it and like completely lose track of time. Is there a grace period preparing? I forgot to switch cards this month. I think it's not too late to go in, like, because we did have a couple of people whose cards were declined this month. You never know why that happens, whether it's just if you're a first time pledger, if you're a first time pledger and your bank is like, we don't recognize these people, so we don't know if your bank is just very strict or if maybe the card is expired or what. But I think it's not too late for you to go in, because it turned out like last month we had people get processed all the way up until the 25th because they'll keep running your card just to see if it'll go through. So Tracy says, will you be doing any glass live? Not today. I want to get a little bit more experience under my belt and some glasses for my face. That way, as Randy put it, I don't fry my eyes out of my head. But I think as I get a little bit more like comfortable with it, like I'm less terrified of lighting my torch now. So that's a start. But as I get more comfortable with it, I may do some torch work live, which is super exciting. Okay. Ooh, Savannah says, "Miss you guys." Is it okay? Answered that. Answered that. When you tumble jewelry, how many pieces can you put in at one time? I had gone through and tumbled in one barrel. I had tumbled all of these pendants all at once. Now, a lot of it is I've found I usually hit the weight threshold on what my tumbler will tumble before I run out of room, if that makes sense. So it depends, I guess, on the weight of your piece. But I try to only ever fill it about half full because you want there to be room in the barrel for things to move and tumble and, you know, get shined up and stuff. Because if you don't, it's like overfilling your dryer. Nothing's going to get dry because nothing has room to, like, you know, kind of do that. So, hey, Angie. It's for color and repair, Melody. Because you can see, like, when I got my perm, it really lightened my hair up. And then I've got like these little blonde baby hairs growing in. So I just go through and do henna on my hair about twice a year. So it's pretty fun. I like it. And then Raptor asks, your face shield that you have for some of your other fire-based crafting should be more good enough for doing glasswork, I would think. It was highly recommended to me by a couple of different folks, and then everybody that I've watched on YouTube and every resource that I've read, because I think it's because of the prolonged exposure. And then a lot of the other, like the welding goggles that I have, block out too much light, so I can't really see what's going on. Whereas these ones that come in, they're like dye something. I don't know, some sciencey sounding word. Gosh, I'm ragingly ignorant. Tracy, well, thank you. But it shields out light and protects your eyes. And I'm like, safety first. Like, we have a fire extinguisher and everything. So, I've missed your lives. Thank you for leaving such a sweet comment on my Instagram. Oh, well, no worries. Thank you for tagging me. It's like, I'm so bad at, like, getting to stuff that it really helps whenever I'm tagged, because then it's like when I'm taking, like, a bathroom or lunch break or something, I'll go through and get to interact with you guys a bit. Oh, right on, Stephanie. Getting ready to do henna thing myself, first time, right on. Thinking about getting a tumbler. What kind do you have, and is it easy to use? I currently have a single barrel rotary tumbler. I did have a 2-barrel, but then it burnt out after like 8 years. And then they were all out of the 2-barrel ones. So, but it was Harbor Freight. Just one of the rotary tumblers, very, very affordable. They work very well. One day I would like to try the vibrating tumblers, but like right now the rotary one does perfectly fine. So I figured I'd just keep doing what works. So right on, Misty. She said, just like a welder, you need to filter. Gotcha. Oh no. Julie says, I still haven't lit my mini torch yet, and I've had it a year. It's just like popping biscuit tins open. It makes me jump every time. Yeah, so much. Like 100%. Like every time glass pops, I get like sweaty, like nervous instantly. Teresa. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Teresa. Where do you get your shop for your tumbler? I got mine, gosh, ages ago from Rio Grande. I got 2 pounds, because at the time I used 1 pound in one tumbler and 1 pound in another, of the angled, so they look like little cylinders, but the ends are like this, stainless steel shot, and then I use like a cap full of the burnishing compound, and that's worked on just about everything that I've tossed in there. Beep boop, do 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 do, do 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 do. Ooh. Sarah asks, do you think you'll post the chainmail craft crates on Etsy? I currently get the wire wrapping and I love what I've gotten, and I honestly didn't want to miss April's after the Patreon wire pick. We don't have any up yet. We're still working through our blade kind of fiasco. Like, we found out the blades that we've been using for ages with our Ringinator used to be like $11 a blade. Now they're $25 a blade. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So we're trying to find alternatives, and we got one in the mail, that the little notch is square instead of rounded. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it'll work, and I haven't had an opportunity to put it in yet. So we aren't putting any chainmail stuff up for sale because until we get that figured out, because otherwise we won't be able to, uh, you know, cut more of them. Oh, Teresa, don't you dare apologize. Don't ever apologize for being generous. Hey, London girl. Go to Napa and get a belt in case it breaks. That is the only fault I've ever heard of. Yeah, for sure. Now, I did have one motor just like on my old 2 barrel, the motor just burnt out. Like it just, the wiring or something, like I don't know. Oh, right on, goth girls. Well, thank you. And speaking of that, we do have some mail to open today. Oof. So we've got a big old package here. Feels kind of like a book. If I'm gonna guess, I think this one's from Allison, but we'll see. Oh, and I think I glued my scissors shut. Ooh, I'm gonna read the note first. Ah! Hi Yvonne, you'll be getting another package. It will not have a note. Enjoy your gift from Allison Lopez. Ah! I know what I'm reading today. Oh my. This will be really helpful, I think. The complete book of glass making. Gosh, look at how gorgeous those beads are, though. Oof. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, they have little texture plates. I am definitely going to have... glass pour. Ah! Blue Willow, thank you. Do what, Randy? Okay. But look at... Thank you so much. Very pretty cover. So hopefully we'll be able to bring more beads to you guys in the near and upcoming future. Gosh, Allison, that seriously is like a complete and total game changer. This is something that I don't know if I ever would have been brave enough to make the jump into had you not given me that, you know, kind of like, well, here you go. Now you have no excuse. How long did it take to make those glass mushrooms? Not very long at all, honestly. And actually, I hadn't seen a tutorial on how to do it. I was just kind of messing about, and then I realized this one I was trying to make a round bead, right? Like it started off just like this, and then but it was just shaped weird. And then I was like, well, what if I just do a little stem off the butt of it? Then it's a mushroom. And so that's how I did that one. And then this one, I made a long tube bead and then built the cap up off of that. And he's all kind of lopsided and weird, and I can't get the stuff out of the inside, but you're not oh gosh, you know. And I don't know if you guys can see, but he's got a crack. I've really got to figure out how to anneal this stuff. Dadnabbit. But yeah, it's just got a hairline crack. You can only see it when the light hits it, just so. Well, drat. Okay, well, and that's another reason why I'm like, I don't even know if I'll be able to make and sell these beads until I get to where they aren't breaking every... Because if in the annealing process, the whole point of annealing is to get all the molecules kind of like on the same page, for lack of a better term. Like there's sciencey terms for it, but it's like they all need to have heated and cooled at the same rate, because otherwise they'll be like askew or something. But yeah, annealing, like, it's one thing to read, oh, annealing is important, and it's another thing to have like almost every single bead bust on me, and I'm like, but broken glass is still usable glass. Like we can melt it down again, especially for frit and stuff. So I'm saving all of my scraps, but it just makes me a little sad. Ooh, oh, there's no note though. Oohing and eyeing. New nylon jaw pliers, you guys. Oh. Thank y'all. So who sent me these? This is perfect. Oh, and they've got purple handles. What? Allison? Allison says glasses will be there by the end of the week. Oh my gosh. Allie, thank you. Melissa asks, have you ever done lapidary? I have not, where we used to live in Tennessee, there was a lapidary. Oh gosh, they're all smooth because they haven't rusted yet. Gosh, thank you so much. Nothing like brand new pliers. Yeah, this is what they'll look like 8 years from now. Brand new, used, but loved. Right, Patricia? Yeah, did anybody say drool, right? I need some new knowledge on pliers. Mine aren't even that old. They have been eaten up since I mess up every 5 seconds. Yeah, not gonna lie, the bulk of the damage that happened to mine was in like the first year of wire wrapping. Deborah says we'll be doing more with electroforming. I will be, actually, and we've been doing, I moved the setup because instead of using flat wire in a big like anode coil, I've started just using a tube just punked down in there, and that seems to be working. But this is one that we did just recently, and I did the peel video on Instagram. And then these are a bunch of other ones that we're just building up inventory for the booth. And I like that I can do 2 identical pieces almost and then have them come out quite different after the electroforming. If it will take a moment and not be blurry. Yeah, maybe. No, okay. But yeah, we have more off in the bath. And then this is one that I've gone through and covered a bunch of, like the bottle has latex here and the crystal has latex on it. So this one's wire wrapped. I was going to make it into like a very long necklace because that glass might be a little bit fragile to where it has jewelry. Well, it held up to me tossing it, so that's a start. But it might be nice just for like personal oils, like on a shelf. This is actually a natural agate. It's like, or not an agate, an onyx, a sardonyx, I think. But it looked like a yin yang kind of without the little spots in them. And so this is going to be, I've done the graphite paint and the latex, but it hasn't been electroformed yet. So, right on, Deborah. Well, hopefully I'll be able to be helpful to you. Right, blue. Those were opalite, yeah. How do you make the jump rings with one flat end, like on those pretty new pendants? Jump rings with a flat end. I'm not certain. Hey Sam, well thank you. Oh no, did I miss Nina? She said ignored. How do you make, okay, ooh, that would be pretty. My little fairyscape for sure. Ooh, coffee. Missy says dental tools are great for using with glass to poke and pull and such. Stainless steel tweezers, long ones are also great. Right on. I actually have some old dental tools. I wonder if I could use some of my polymer clay stuff, like tools that I had gotten for polymer clay. Oh, right on. Not amused. Okay, we've got another package. I still don't know who sent me those nylon jaw pliers though, but thank you. Yeah, for sure. I missed Cindy's comment. I know where you screw to your pliers when it's in that Dragonite journal you made. You can see it in the video. Oh, really? That was like a year and a half ago. Oh, it's probably lost to the ages now. Okay, next. Ooh, what's in here? Package from Misty. Misty, what you doing? Side cutters, right on. Oh yeah. Oh my, what is this? It's like a little Santa sack of treats. Ooh, holy smokes. What is this? Okay, there's a note. Misty, is it safe to read? Okay to read out loud. Okay. This is some stuff I got from Born Pretty. I saw a couple polymer clay videos recently that used this film and then rolled the clay through the machine to make a crackle layer. The holographic film I saw used with resin to make really cool hollow effects. I can look up the specific videos and email you the links. I got a pretty good deal and thought to share with you. The makeup powders, you know what to do with, I'm sure. Also include some makeup in a cute bag I got recently from Ipsy. Best wishes to you and Randy, Misty Cherie. Oh, Misty. Thank you. Oh boy, oh boy. Loose face powder. Oh my gosh, though, you guys, check out these films, though. So pretty. That purple. And I think with the makeup in here. Oh gosh. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's makeup. I was going to use it in polymer clay. Listen, so that you get another package without a note in it. Right on. That's true. Maybe that one was from Allison. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. And it's in like a little secret potion vial. My potions. I think I'm actually going to do a video over on my vlog of doing face-ups with the makeup that you've sent me. Because I think that'd be really cool. Oh my gosh. And it's gorgeous stuff. Need this. An eyebrow pencil. Excellent. Because I've been using the same stub of an eyebrow pencil for like 2 years. And I like swiped it from my mom. So fortunately she and I have the same color of eyebrows. Ooh, 2 eyebrow pencils. 1 for each eyebrow. Okay, I'll be going through that, Misty, over on my vlog channel. That way we can get right to crafting. Oh, thank you so much, Misty. Hey, Penny. And then we've got one more here. Ooh, this one is from amicjewel.com. Right on. It says, on the box, it says, okay to read on camera. Is that, it's kind of scuffed a bit. Is that Anita? Are you here? Is it Amic or Anita? Well, do you guys not dual wield when you're putting on your makeup? Like one for each side? Oh, do I? Oh, Garner says, sorry, but I didn't get paid. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gosh. Garner, please don't worry about it. Like, you're good. Like, y'all, seriously, please don't ever apologize for your generosity or if something comes up. Like, you're great. You've been so patient and kind and generous. Like, just even being like, just considering donating is like, thank you. So yeah, like, please don't, like, I'd give you a hug if I could. One for over glasses and one without. Maybe you can use one. Ooh, right on. Holy crap, Allison. Thank you. Okay, opening this up. There's a note. A very nice little card. Oh, nice handwriting. Ooh, the box smells nice too. I just feel like a 2H brow pencil because I have a 3-foot wide unibrow. That works. Nice. Well, it opened up with, you might find it more appropriate on your vlog. Let's see what's up. Ooh, is more makeup. Yeah, we will definitely be opening this one up over on the blog. So, Emic, thank you so much. We'll be going through this in more detail over on my vlog channel because I've kind of been, I don't know, lazy about my vlog. It's just with so much stress that have been going on lately, and makeup tutorials and mostly just goofing around, like sleepover style makeup tutorials. like experimenting and stuff. But I didn't want to just do another vlog about like, I'm eating leftovers again. Look at my chickens. Unless you guys are into that. Would you be doing an homage to Wreck-It Ralph? Ooh, I don't know. That would be cute though. I love Wreck-It Ralph. I like the first one. I like the first one. Yeah, well, that's how I know I like the first one. Thank you guys so much though for everything. Gosh, it's hard to not be in a good mood all of the time with you guys just being awesome. Pajama party? No, I mean, it's not gonna be a pajama party. It's gonna be a if I wore pajamas party. So, see the mudda cluckers. Right on. We'll do that then. Huh. Hey, Trinity. Hey, Angela. Thank you all. This feels like a family here. And my brother, we all have left. Oh, geez, Rhonda. No, I hear that, though. This does get in kind of... We have the same tailor then. Ha! Yup. Alrighty. Okay, let's get this camera flipped around. So that we can get our craft on. And kind of see how that goes. Beep boop. Doo 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 doo. Beep boop. Doo 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 doo. Yeah. Flipping this around. Okay. So that's the latex that I've been using to cover. You can see I just painted on that little bit of latex, and it's because I wanted to make sure that the latex would get in and fill in the threading, because I think the caps are aluminum, in which case the electroforming doesn't stick, but I just wanted to make very, very certain. Right on. Thank you, Louisa. I'm really glad you like our work. And then I painted this one up right before the live stream started, so you can see it's very yellow at first, but then as it starts to dry, it goes clear. But I just wanted to make sure that it doesn't get in whenever the electroforming begins. I don't want to cover any of this up with the latex, but I also don't want any copper to be building up to where once it's all said and done, you won't be able to take the bottle on and off. And the way that I have this one set up to dry, actually, is like it's going to be worn or sit on your table like this. But I have a file and a porcupine quill, and I just thread that on and then sit it. That way the latex pools where I want it to be. Oh, holy crap. Thank you, Meg. She says, I've been enjoying all you've taught me. Thank you, Yvonne. Please keep the tutorials coming. For sure. Oh, gosh. Thank you. Erin said, finally got several necklace designs finished and posted for sale on Facebook. I can't wait to see how they do. Thank you. Oh, right on. Good luck with that. Now, I haven't sold on Facebook Marketplace, but I've heard mixed reviews from folks, both ends of the spectrum, so hopefully that works out really well for you. Okay, so today I'm still experimenting a little bit more with this ring design. Where's the blessed place to send you an invite to my channel? Probably on Instagram, or like if you have an Instagram account, you can tag me, or you could just send me a direct message on Patreon, because it's difficult because here on YouTube it doesn't really let you like send a link, if that makes sense. Okay, so far it's wrapped just as if it were a pendant, but I want to turn it into a ring. In this one I'm using 20 gauge antique copper parawire. Okay. So we're just bringing that around. And now I know that I just shaped it, but I want to get the curve here coming a little bit more, because then we can bring this up and through. Maybe? Yeah? Maybe? No? Okay. Sure, why not? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Just coming through the back there. Kelly. And so now we're going to take this other side, and again, just make that curve more pronounced, because that way it'll thread through a little easier maybe. And then threading it through that same position on the other side. Also, Randy and I started having a Parks and Rec marathon before bed, and I cannot sleep watching that stuff. I stayed up like super late last night watching Parks and Rec. I mean, it's season 1, but it's good stuff. I know. I powered through most of season 1 last night. This is a ring, Danielle, sorry. Hey, music. Teresa says, do you know where you can buy cone spikes for earrings? All I can find come from China or Australia. I'm not certain. I'm pretty sure where I get them on Amazon is manufactured either in China or India. But honestly, that just seems to be where manufacturing happens nowadays. You could always try making some of your own out of polymer clay, is always an option. Okay. So I just wanted a kind of dainty ring. Getting that up out of the way. And I wanted to make probably 5 rings and variations of this style before I do the tutorial. That way, you know, it really helps me to, if there's going to be problems, we'll go ahead and have experienced those problems. Excuse me. Excuse me, these allergies are killing me today. Okay. And so now, and again, with these ones, I wanted to give it a little bit more of a substantial ring band. So I'm going to just whoop around. And the key is to get the little viney parts to lay next to each other, because that'll make it sit a little bit more smoothly. I'd gotten a question about dead soft stainless steel. And I think I must have miscommunicated at some point, but I've never been able to find stainless or surgical steel in dead soft. It's always just very springy. It's the nature of the metal. Anytime that I've written SS, I usually am referring to sterling silver, and that you can get in dead soft. Okay, so there's that so far. Just a very light and airy ring, I think. Though I am going to swoop right here through the side, just with the tail end of our wire. And I'm going to trim this guy down to match. Let's get our pliers. And that one came from below, so I'm going to try to have this one come from below. Just a little bits like that can help something that's organic to still look slightly symmetrical. Okay, so see how that one's kind of traveling up and through? And so now I had made a ring like this for a client at a convention, gosh, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Because we had a pendant, and she was like, I love it, but I want to wear it on my hand. And I was like, okay. And so that's whenever I started messing about with kind of this style, but I had just never come back to it because it was something that I could only really make for specific ring sizes. And in the booth, we don't really do a whole lot of that. I wanted to keep it all, you know, very adjustable. But seeing as how y'all are helping us to have a very successful Etsy store. Well, thanks for popping in, Mary. It's really great to see you. Ooh, yeah. So that is... Oh, I can hear you grunting from here, Sam. Brace yourselves, guys. Turn the volume down or something. The mailman's about to come by. I just saw him in the neighbor's yard. But yeah. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. And not too thick of a band either. Now on this one, if I wanted to reduce the size of the band, we could actually come through, and I'm just pinching at different intervals, trying to keep it kind of equidistant. and just putting a little bit of a wave into the ring. And you can see that really snugged that up. And without being too, like, you know, it's not like obstructive or anything. Now, this isn't something that I'd wear, you know, cleaning house or out in the garden, but it's a nice, like, dress up fun ring. Ooh. Now, I do use a lot of stainless steel in our chainmail, though. Hey, Teresa in California. I'm glad you were able to join us. Yep, there's the doggos. Very cool. And then if you decide that it's too small, you can always take it and put it onto your ring mandrel and bring that out just a little bit more. Wow, I'm down to a size 8. Used to be like a size 10. Hey, Cassie Kane. Yeah, Goth Girl's mailman exists, puppy. Intruder. I can dig it. And that one has a little bit more framing and stuff going on than this one does. So again, same core concept. I'm going to see if I can do it with a small ring now, though. Do you guys want to see the new electroforming setup? This flipped around. Do what, love? Oh, no. Let me check and see. I got some wire wrapping in for a minute. Ooh. Okay. Erin had said, I wanted to try it out on Facebook Marketplace to see how much interest in resin necklaces there was in my area before I tried opening an Etsy shop. Right on. That's wise. What kind of rectifier are you using for your electroforming? I should have an Amazon list for, like, if in the video comments right now, you can scroll down and there'll be a link to my most used tools and materials. You can click on that and there'll be one, like a selection on my Amazon affiliate page that says like metal smithing or electroforming or something, and it'll have the rectifier that the exact same one that I use right there. But I'll also come show you guys. Where's a good place to buy oval stone cabochons? I really like eBay because you can often get them directly from the lapidary artists over like in India and stuff. Like they get the rocks straight from the mines and just go ahead and do it there. I also like to shop when I have the opportunity at gem and mineral shows in person, because then like, oh, there's nothing like getting to see it and touch it before you buy it. And then also like Amazon also. So well, Joelle Wilson says, your channel is very inspiring. You always bring a light and happy energy. Thanks for sharing your talents with us. Well, thanks for watching. Like, that really means a lot to me. Okay, let's go check out the electroforming area, you guys. Let me get unplugged. Oh, is it frozen? You might need to refresh the page. I was wishing you were over at my house to help me fix the lazy Susan holder when I needed it for new resin and clay. Oh, gosh, Karen. Oh, really? Okay. Jeez. Hey, Randy, how's it going in there? Okay. But yeah, hopefully, oh, I must have been sitting on. How did that cat get outside? Did you let Callie outside, honey? No. She must have snuck out through the bathtub again. And she sits out there like, hey guys, I'm in. So Randy's been.
I'm watching the whole time.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what you're.
Randy's been. We got all of our scrap leather together. Hey, Randy, I love you. And he's been going through sorting that. We try to do that like every couple of months. So this is my new glass setup on a metal table with a crock pot. Okay, so we have the window open today and everything. Let me get this turned around. Well, hey, chicken. Oh, I'm backlit, sorry. Look at all them chickens. Okay, so this is the paint closet. Previously, I had the electroforming setup on this shelf, the one that is freshly empty beside me. I still have my pickle pot here, but that's probably going to get moved into my metalworking area. What's all the clanging? That is the wind chime outside that one of y'all had generously sent to me. But yeah, I can show you. I love this room. I'm gonna get this turned around so that you can see. But I can sit here and spy on my chickens. I see you, chicken. Ginger, who's a pretty dinosaur? What you doing in that flower bed? Feel the dinosaur. I see you. But yeah, so I need to get all these vines off the window and stuff. But I can just sit here and like watch the garden a bit. Nice breeze cutting through the house. Yeah, the yard's like a mess. There we go. Just getting this set back up. And now you can hear, yeah, it's a little chicken swimming pool. We get a lot of water runoff from the house there, so we let it sit, and we get like frogs and stuff lay their eggs in it and hang out. And ooh, Tasha's through the Discord. Okay, yeah, gosh, that'll give me a chance. Right on, Nina. Oh, all the freezing. But yeah, you can hear a slight tinking. This is my baking soda water that I dip my pieces in. This is my rectifier. It's a Tech Power. It was like $50, but I did end up having to get different cords for it because the first set got super corroded on the tips. These ones have a much like wider tip for attaching. Let me. No, it's better with, I think. Okay. And then so I switch it off because I don't like getting zapped. But you can see I just have this copper tube from like Lowe's, and you can see it's completely normal for it to get like all gross looking, but it'll get eaten through to the point that these are some of the copper pieces that I have that a couple tweezers. There they are. Like this is what the tube breaks down into, is like these little crystal covered. This used to be like 12 gauge thick, and now it's super, super thin. But I'm going to be cleaning that up and smelting it down. So we've switched that off. So I'm going to unclip. But yeah, you can see these guys have a much wider tip, and it's already starting to corrode a little bit, but I've been better about brushing it up. And then let me make sure that you guys can actually see what's happening. But yeah, this room has great ventilation. You can see through the cracks in the wall. Like there, whenever it's windy, you can feel the breeze coming in off of that. Okay, so this one's only been in the bath for about like an hour. I was going to take it out after the live stream is over. But Randy really likes these to only have a little bit of a buildup. Oh, I wasn't even in frame. Darn it. This is more opalite, and being a Lampwork glass, it doesn't require any, like, I don't have to cover it in latex. So this one I'm just going to keep with a very thin layer of the Electroforming on. Put that into my done pile, and then I'm going to pick a new one, a new pendant. I hear you, Saffron. Yeah, you're a chicken. Yeah. So this one is just some copper wire and some copper tape with more quartz crystal. And again, so long as it doesn't have any like inclusions of other things, just straight quartz does perfectly fine. And then I'm just going to hook that on there and dunk it. No more prep work necessary. And then I try to clamp on it in a place that it keeps it relatively centered. So just clamping on. There we are. Turning this on. It gets really cold in the house, and for like $10 more, this one had a heater on it, so I'm able to maintain temperature. It's 20 degrees Celsius. This is the sensor. I keep it on the pot that way. I mean, it's barely any kind of temperature at all, but it does get down quite low during the night. And I do need to clamp that up, but laying sideways seems to work just fine, as long as it didn't burn the house down. Yeah, it looks like it'll be all right. So I'll come back in 2 hours and take that out. But I can show you guys my, this, like, I've only got like 5 pieces left to pop in, except for those that we still have on the workbench. But I do have, bye Sabrina, thanks for hanging out. Oh, hey Jim. So this is, oh gosh, I'm so glad they're durable. Darn it. But yeah, so sometimes my wire will build up to be like this big, and that's solid copper. So I'm actually going to be maybe smelting it down or using this as my anode, like, and kind of just cycle it back through. But yeah, this is my little done pile. I'm really excited about this one. Now this is very yellowed because it has more latex over it. I'll be doing a peel video on I hear you, bird, on Instagram. This was one I really liked. Now these haven't been fed through the tumbler yet though. These were this was a piece of resin that I spray painted with graphite, like I sprayed with graphite lubricant in a can. And then this was another one that I put through on a lower voltage. But I think I need to redo it because the back didn't get done like all the way, not the way I would have liked. This one accidentally got left in overnight, so it's super like gnarly looking. Hey Carol, not anodizing, it's the electroplating. And then this is one that one of the little beads fell off, so it's not quite the way I wanted, but I still like it. But yeah, just a couple of little pieces like that, just making a bunch of stuff for in the booth. And this one was really cool. We had left over a weekend, and the, what's it? Oh, the bottle's somewhere. I think it's copper sulfide started crystallizing on the top of the hook. And I was like, holy smokes, that's weird. So, I don't know, don't eat it, I guess. Like, #1 rule and for me is like, okay, nothing in this room goes in your mouth. Like, you have to wash your hands after messing about with all of it. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. This room's got to get taken care of. Like, Randy said he was going to make me a desk, and we just haven't gotten around to it. What? I'm just looking at you.
You ain't getting anything for the desk.
I know. Well, right now there's no place to put it, and there was...
Show off that armor you made?
Oh, yeah. Randy and I finished up making some armor yesterday for sale at OzCon. So... it's some unisex armor, really. Anybody can wear it. But he's got some nice little bracers and his little man skirt.
Little man skirt is not going to stay a man skirt.
No. Is it not?
No.
I really like it on him, though. He looks fabulous. Just because it makes you uncomfortable that his dingleberries are about to hang out.
If it gets any warmer, we'll see.
If it gets any warmer. Oh, goodness. So yeah, these are just some of the things we've been up to. The armor isn't wired, Jim. I do, like, it was made from salvaged pieces from other projects that I had kind of cut out and kind of slapped together. But I do plan on doing some wired up LED glowy armor pieces for OzCon also. Yeah, not OzzyCon. It's Oz, like the Wizard of Oz, but it's not specifically Wizard of Oz themed, but it's in West Plains, Missouri. They're very generously hosting us as guests. So we'll be teaching all sorts of panels and different things. We'll have a very big booth set up. So if y'all are in the area or would like to be, it's a great little town to travel to. Yeah, I will be at OzCon, and then also, and that's at like the very end of April, last weekend of April. But we also got confirmed today as guests at the wonderful MCFC, the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con, which this year is their 10-year anniversary, which this is celebrating our 10th year of being part of their convention. And oh geez, Jim, 4-day drive, yeah. But they're having us in as guests, so again, we'll be teaching all sorts of hands-on panels there. We've sponsored their costume contest, so winners get gift certificates to our booth, redeemable there at the con. Also, since it's all the way in November, very early bird prices are going on right now, so it's a great time to go and get your badges from there and let them know that we sent you. Just cause, and I don't know, they put on such a great event, and there's always, oh Nina, there's always like amazing gaming, and it's a really fun convention to go to, and I'm honored to be a part of it. So I'd love to see y'all there. And of all the ones, like, we will be at Dragon Con also, but I won't be teaching at Dragon. We're going to be like busy out of our ears. Oh, really, Allison? Ah, oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's the biggest downside to not really being active on Facebook, is I don't really know whenever these people are being so nice to me. Yeah, Laura says, can confirm MCFC is fun. And I do think that the Marriott is going to be a much better place for it to be hosted than the guest house in Graceland was, just because it's a little bit more spacious and like modernly set up for convention holding.
That video?
Which video?
You know, when we got up to the hotel room?
No, I never uploaded that one. Well, I was...
You can put it on your Monster blog.
I will. That's a good idea. That's a much appropriate place for it. I yelled cocaine so much that I thought it might be...
It'll be immediately demonetized.
Yes. So yeah, we'll put that over on the vlog. Jim asks, you going to be at Tokyo and Tulsa? We will be. They are in Broken Arrow this year instead of in the heart of Tulsa the way that they have been. So we're excited to see how that venue change. Right?
What was that?
That was some deranged sounding bird.
Sounded like a firework.
Yeah, I don't think it's a firework. Nope, it was a bird. So, but yeah, we're really excited about this year's convention lineup. Also, right after OzCon, we'll be vending at Anime St. Louis. So that's really exciting. And we're working now to go ahead and be prepared for having 2 shows back to back at the beginning of and last weekend of April, first weekend of May, but May's Patreon crates, we're anticipating having right on track as well. So I'm really excited though about just all of that.
Yeah, we're trying really hard not to have May be late.
Yeah, we're trying really hard to not have May be late, and we're already prepping for Dragon too. So, chickens attacked. No, the chickens are good, which I do worry. It's about that time of year for the hawks to be coming out and bothering my chickens. But with the bigger girls now, they don't get bothered anymore. Not by the red-shouldered hawks. Oh, Lily says, I don't suppose you guys are going to the Atlanta Ren Fair April to June. We won't be, but our good friends with Aradani Studios will be there, and they'll actually be selling the horns that we make and wear, along with all of the wonderful artwork and costume accessories and stuff that they make. So be sure to stop by if you're at the Ohio Ren Fair, Tennessee Ren Fair, or Georgia. Is Georgia in no. Wow. Is Georgia in Alabama? No. Gosh, Vaughn. The Georgia Ren Fair. Atlanta. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, oh,
Georgia, yes.
Brain farted horde. Okay, I'm gonna go. It's been an hour, so we're gonna go and probably, I don't know, drink some water.
You got a few questions. So
oh, do I? Okay, I'll answer these last questions. Come on, tablet. Oh, yeah, I'm way behind. Okay. Are there a lot of fumes with electroforming? Hey, Candace, not really. Like I wouldn't like get up on it and be like it's not like a diffuser. The main reason why I keep that window open in there is because that is where I do a lot of like dragon eye painting, but also I do airbrushing in that room, and so I'll put a fan that's pushing air out that window, because like that way it'll kind of suck the fumes out that way. But I wouldn't lock myself into a small room with no ventilation with the electroforming stuff just in case. But I would, but I wouldn't recommend it. I've been looking for a range top pot like you have. Do you remember the brand name? I don't, Deborah, but again, it should be on my Amazon list for recommended tools and materials that there's a link to down in the video description.
We're only 20 minutes late on answering those questions.
Oh gosh, I'm so behind. I'm so sorry. Do you sell those on your website or Etsy? Possibly. I'm trying right now to beef up our booth inventory, but I'm trying to make enough that we can do like half to the booth and half to our Etsy. Carol says, when you're polishing a piece of jewelry, do you use a jury compound to polish? And if you do, what is it? I do use polishing compound. I have, let me dig it out. Now, so far, I've really, ouch. Oh, come on. Again, I got this on Amazon. It's for like logs of polishing compound. I use the red more than anything, though I do use this white rouge on my leather for like it's a super fine polish. So, and I think I have a paper for it somewhere. Somewhere. Okay. Where do you get large gears for large cabochons? The gears that I use are from Bead Landing at Michael's. These are the big ones that I use with the 30 millimeter cabochons. And other than that, I've also just I've made some out of polymer clay, and that kind of works out all right. Not Amused says, I miss you humming that song that sounded like the song the rooster sang from Disney's Robin Hood. I want so bad to be able to sing it for you, but Randy will yell at me because of copyright. Too late. Yeah, so there's that for you. Take that, YouTube. Please don't demonetize me. I need paychecks. Yep. Yeah, insert like screen of like this video has been taken down because of copyright. Oh, really? Oh, that'd be nice, Kelly. But yes, okay. On that note, though, we are gonna go. I answered that, babe.
Oh. Well, all right.
Well, all right. I love your little face. I'm gonna go give Randy a snuggle and then get back to work, making more videos. And so we will see y'all in our next video. And until then, happy crafting, and all that good stuff.